Hi everyone, welcome to Carmen's Australian Storytime. Today we're reading The Very Hungry Bear, and the author and the illustrator are Nick Bland. He does great bear books, Hungry Bears, Itchy Bears, Cranky Bears. This is a great book if you can ever get your hands on it. The Very Cranky Bear is back. He's been very cranky, very itchy, and now he's very hungry. I can see he's got a fishing line, but it looks like Mr. Polar Bear, the white bear, has caught all of the fish, and he's just caught his iceberg. Wonder what's going to happen in this story. I'm very curious. The Very Hungry Bear. Bear was in a grumpy mood. He hadn't eaten any food, and he couldn't catch a single fish to cook. He'd been hungry since the break of day, and every fish had got away. If you have a look at his face, he looks a bit hungry and a little bit cranky. Some people might say he's hangry, hungry and a bit angry and cranky at the same time. Now suddenly something huge was on his hook. Yank! He cranked the handle round and round. He yanked his line and wound and wound. He flicked it here and waved it over there. Oh, he's trying very hard to pull it in. A hungry bear is very strong, so it didn't take him very long to discover that he'd caught. What do you think he's caught? You know because you've read the blurb. A polar bear? Do you have to fish there? Said the hungry brown bear. You are catching all of the fish. I'm sorry, he said, as he lifted his head. You can have one of mine if you wish. Oh boy, I hear rhyming words. Anyone who knows me knows I love my rhyming words. Fish and wish and said and head. Then he nodded with a smile. You can have the whole pile if you'll just find me somewhere to sleep. My iceberg is shrinking, and soon I'll be sinking, and my home's such a long way away. Oh boy, he's got a lot of fish he's willing to trade for somewhere to sleep. Now, a fish to a bear is like a chocolate eclair. It's incredibly hard to resist. Incredibly means super, 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 super amazing. So super hard. So the thought of a pile that would last for a while was an offer too good to be missed. With a splosh and a splish and an arm full of fish, Bear led the way through the trees. My cave's over there and I'm happy to share. You can stay for as long as you please. Trees, please, there, share. They're going for a big walk through the trees. I wonder where they're going to end up. In a bear cave. But his guest shook his head. I'm so sorry, he said. Whilst your cave is particularly nice, it's just a bit hot, and this coat that I've got, and the fire is melting my ice. Oh dear, there is a problem here. If you know anything about fire, it gets very hot very quickly, doesn't it? So they went to see Mole, and he dug them a hole, which was cooler, but just a bit small. Yes, if you have a look at this, there's a few problems here. I don't think Polar Bear can fit down that hole, even though Mole was very nice to build it for him. And they visited Croc on his cool river rock, but he wished he wasn't that helpful at all. What do you think he's going to do? Looks to me like he's going to eat some of poor Bear's fish. Looks very cranky, doesn't he, with those big teeth? He might be hungry too. Perhaps this is best, said the bear from a nest, but I think that I'm going to sneeze. Then he squinted his eyes and he said with surprise, "Ah, ah." Oh, I don't think bears belong in trees, do you? Shoo! I'm allergic to trees. If you're allergic to something, it means you have to be super careful because it can make your skin itchy, or it can make you sneeze, or it can make you get a rash. Sometimes you might even have to go to hospital because your body starts to swell up. Got to be careful with allergies. So the bear with white hair followed right behind Bear to the only place left they could go, away from the trees and the warm summer breeze. Oh, I wonder where they're going. Back through the trees. All the way up to the snow. This is looking more like a home for a polar bear, don't you think? Polar bear looks very interested. They built him a home with an icy white dome. Look at them helping each other. Brown bear's very kind. Oh, I see a fish. And Bear left a housewarming dish. He's given him some of the fish back. With a smile and a wave, Bear went back to his cave. I can't see any fish in his arms anymore, can you? But he stopped on the way for a fish. He's given away all of his fish throughout the story. First of all, he took all of the fish, but then on the way he gave some to Mole, and then the crocodile took some, and then he left a housewarming gift for his friend. So he was very good at sharing. So I hope he did catch some fish when he was on his way home. The sun has gone down while I've been reading to you today. If you can see in the distance, we've got a Ferris wheel in town at the moment. Can you see the colours in the background sparkling? I like being out here at night. The city lights up and it looks really, really pretty. I hope you've enjoyed Carmen's Australian Storytime, and I look forward to reading to you again soon, and who knows where I'll be next time. And it looks like Mr. Jones is still getting lots of bites but hasn't caught any fish. All right, I will see you next time. Bye.